Hi everybody, Lara here from the Lara Touch Studio. And first, I want to thank you all for all the condolence messages you've sent about my mom. They touched my heart and I really felt your love. So thank you very, very much for sending those. This whole experience has been such a whirlwind roller coaster, and it's really pushed me to the brink of despair in moments, sadness, and really feeling drained and demoralized, and because it was something we really couldn't control. My mom's cancer had really progressed to a point where this was really her destiny to move to the other side. And so many of us feel out of control in our lives at different points, and I think that it's probably one of the most fearful feelings to have. I think as humans, we are truly trying to organize our world all the time and make plans so that we can predict what's going to happen and feel safe in the knowledge that we do have some control. But the truth of the matter is, guys, that we can't control what life brings us. I couldn't control that my mom got cancer. We can't control what the market does. In a lot of cases, we can't control politics. In a lot of cases, we can't even control the traffic to see if we can make it on time to our next appointment. And all of these things really do cause us stress and anxiety and angst. So I really want to, for the next week, share with you some of the ways that I was able to really learn these amazing lessons from this experience, so that you too can really gain the growth that I also have experienced from this process. We all experience being out of control, and what I did to help combat this feeling was truly incorporate more energy exercises than ever before. I woke up in the morning and I got immediately into the head hold when I pressed snooze. After I calmed myself down, I then walked into the bathroom, and every morning while I was using the bathroom, I was tapping out whatever negative feelings I was feeling to help my body process the feeling of being out of control. I'd go in for breakfast and I'd muscle test which oil I would need, and I can even talk to you about this because fear of being out of control came up time and time again. And the statement, which is the opposite of being out of control, is I am content and blessed. And really feeling that throughout my body allowed me to appreciate all the resources that we actually had at our disposal as we were going through this. The doctors that we were able to contact to get information, the different treatment options that were available to us. I was able to call a shaman friend and see what was happening on the spiritual plane as well. And so it enabled us to calm ourselves down, really be in gratitude for what we had, and then take action toward taking the next step that was going to be right for us and right for my mom's care. And it did give us such a sense of peace, and also the ability to really act from a place where we felt as though we were doing all we could for my mom. And I think in life that's really, really important. While we can't control what comes to us in our lives, we can actually calm ourselves down in the face of our stress and then think about what we actually have. What can we be grateful for? What resources are at our disposal that we can then utilize to create the desired action and outcome that we want? So I really want you to remember this. When you feel out of control, please use one of these exercises. I've listed a few of my favorites below, and see if you can't calm yourself down, and then remember what resources and that you have that you can utilize to then move forward toward the desired action, towards the desired outcome that you want. Okay? And I am actually going to be at the Wellness Lounge this Wednesday night, and I'm going to be talking about just how I incorporated all these really, really simple exercises into a schedule that, because all this was then thrown into my lap, was much more hectic and crazy than usual. And I knew I needed this work. I had less time than normal to do it, and I still was able to really incorporate it in tiny little minute segments throughout my day that truly got me through this, and I don't know what I would have done without it, or if I hadn't figured out a way to incorporate it in this way. So I'm going to be talking about that at the Wellness Lounge on Wednesday night. So check it out if you can. You're going to basically leave with a prescription, an energy prescription for how to do this in your own life, so that even when you are thrown a curveball, that you can actually ground yourself, find your strength, find your power, and find your gratitude and your resources to then better be able to move forward and create the desired outcome that you want. All right, I love you guys. Thanks so much for those messages again. And remember this the next time you feel out of control.